Welcome to Hondo's Martial Philosophy. This is where we talk about topics related to martial arts, self-defense, and fighting. I'm your host, Hondo, and as always, this is not a one-way conversation. I want to hear back from you in the comments down below or on Twitter at @1Hondo. This video's topic is going to be why boxing and MMA aren't bullshit. Both boxing and MMA are often criticized for being unrealistic. A lot of people think that boxers and MMA fighters can't actually operate in a realistic situation simply because of the rule set that is a part of those different combat sports, and of course in the real world there are no rules, and so they think that those different fighters are not actually capable of defending themselves or performing well in an actual fight. That a boxer or MMA fighter have a great chance of defending themselves and can actually perform quite well in a realistic street fight, or if they ever needed to defend themselves. And I argue that actually taking a boxing or MMA class and being a part of that sport would actually prepare you more for dealing with a realistic situation than taking a traditional martial art that's popular in the West, such as karate or kung fu, taekwondo, or something like that. It'll probably prepare you more for self-defense than taking a self-defense class. And the reason that is because both boxing and MMA train you to be physically prepared for what you would have to do in a realistic physical confrontation. They build your strength, build your stamina, it builds your cardio. It actually hardens your body because you're used to getting hit. You know what that feels like. You know how to move. And yes, it's true that in boxing there are no kicks and there's really no lower movement aside from stepping. And yes, that does happen, but a boxer can still handle themselves pretty well and can still move around in many versatile environments simply because of how they're trained to move in the ring. And an MMA fighter, it's true that it's foolish to go to the ground in a realistic situation. By training the grappling techniques in MMA, you know how to get yourself out of that situation if you were ever put on the ground as quickly as possible and get back to your feet. And there's also a huge strength benefit when it comes to actually training grappling for the sport of MMA. So all of those benefits translate directly into a realistic situation. You know what it's like to get hit, you know what it's like to move in a combat situation, you're physically capable of enduring, and you're actually more used to being in a physical confrontation than someone who would be in a traditional martial art simply because of how you were trained. Yes, it's true that boxing does not deal with legs, and yes, it's true that in a real situation you don't want to go to the ground, but at the same time, that does not disqualify all the benefits of boxing or MMA. So, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter at @1Hondo. Please like and subscribe for more videos posted Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in the next video.